Toastmasters, dear guests. Talking about yourself seems to be the easiest and the hardest topic at the same time. On the one hand, you hardly know anything as well as you know yourself. But on the other hand, each person is a unique universe, and sometimes it's quite hard to pick out the main features of your character in order to provide an exhaustive portrait. So, a rule is a rule, so in the next 5 minutes I'll tell you about my universe. As any other universe, I have a center. And the center of my universe is definitely my family. My parents are my pillar. They give me constant support in everything I do, and simply the fact of their existence makes me stronger and more self-confident. And I know that no matter what happens to me, no matter how sorrowful or useless I feel, I know that there are at least 2 people that love me just as I am. My second pillar of strength are my closest friends, my soulmates. We know each other since our first phone, and for all these years we become just integral parts of each other's lives. And we are really different. We have different characters, occupations and hobbies, but there is something that makes us interesting to each other for all these years. And I think it's our common ground, our life philosophy and principles. There is a well-known proverb, tell me who's your friend and I'll tell you who you are. And looking at my friends, I realized that I must be a dash lucky person, and definitely worse. I really think I'm a lucky girl and the universe loves me, because I had an opportunity to get a specialization I've been dreaming about. I graduated with honors with a degree in translation and linguistics. I was sure that it won't be a problem for me at all to find a job as a translator, but I was terribly wrong. They all wanted a specialist with a 10-year experience, just a chicken feed. So I had to change my dream a little, without betraying it, of course, and found a job as a department assistant in a big international company. Soon I was promoted to a personal assistant. But I didn't forget my dream, and in parallel I worked as a freelance translator and accomplished some course in translation, of course. And after about 5 years of personal assistance, I got really sick and tired of this job, because I saw no career development, and being dependent on just one person was quite tiresome. So I was extremely glad when I was offered a job in the pro staff of the company I was working as a personal assistant. If 5 years ago somebody told me that I'd be working in marketing, I would laugh in the face. But now it's almost a year since I've been working in marketing, and I do enjoy my work, and I definitely see the results of my efforts. The most exciting thing in my work is that it makes me step out of my comfort zone for about 100 times a day. I realize that I can acquire any skill I want, and the most breathtaking moment of Almighty was when I got my first work done for my boss after about 6 months of work in a completely new area. But as I said before, I didn't betray my dream, so as I'm a very impatient person and the result is a crucial thing for me, and I love English, I decided to teach English. My cousin was my first student, and together we went through the whole path from negation and anger, from her side of course, to the Unified State Exam in English. She got 85 points, and I think it was a great result of my 3-year efforts. Now I have 2 students, and I enjoy making complicated, sometimes English grammar, easy and interesting to them, and their proud smiles are my best reward. My attitude to the world and to everything I do can be expressed with a line of this song, Remember the Name by Fort Minor, maybe someone of you knows it. He knows the code, it's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise. So I strongly believe that that life is too short to spend it on dull things, and I know what I'm talking about, because I used to work just for money, and it was just a waste of time, and it didn't motivate me as much. So I need to feel useful, to acquire new things, new skills, to learn new things, and literally feel my brain is working. As any other person, I had my ups and downs, got into troubles and made mistakes, but I regret nothing, because I believe that everything that happened to me was not in vain, and I wouldn't change anything even if I had the chance to. My greatest feature, I think, is that I can't keep in mind any negative thoughts or emotions for just a long time. I don't know how my brain does it, but I think it's my great superpower. And in conclusion, I'd like to wish you all follow your dream, stay positive, and never regret anything. And welcome to my universe.